What the flip is popping, guys? What the heck is going on? I set my first ever relationship boundary, oh, the other day. Can you believe that? Actually, a big moment for me, to be fair. Was pretty proud of myself. And it's a pretty basic one. Feel like it's something you would kind of just expect, but I had to just double check, bro, and be sure with the misses, as they say. So, oh my god, if it keeps, oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god! How am I meant to? This guy's obviously chasing me because he sees me fucking freezing. Oh my god, dog. What is this lag? Ah! As I was saying, pretty big thing for me, pretty common thing that you would kind of just expect though. Basically the boundary was about drugs, and I said, okay, let me set the scene here. So, my girlfriend is going to a different city where her friend goes to uni in, well, this weekend. She's going there. And I had a conversation with her about drugs before, just in general, like quite early on as the relationship. And she said she wouldn't really ever want to try them. She doesn't really care, not interested in it. Has had the opportunity to, but wouldn't, unless she was with one specific friend, she maybe would. But she didn't know, right? We had this conversation like, I don't know, 6 months ago maybe. So she didn't remember. Well, okay, so she then told me she was going to uni, the city that her uni friend is in. And this weekend coming up. But she told me about this a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, okay. And I thought about it for a while, and I remembered that conversation we had about the fact that she would maybe do drugs with this friend. So I was like, shit, how do I feel about drugs? I had to then sit down and be like, right, is this something that I care about? Do I care if she does drugs? And I came to the conclusion, yeah, I fucking really care, because I'm pretty against drugs. I think they're kind of disgusting, and I think there's just no reason to ever really do it. Like, everyone I know that does drugs is fucking degenerate, and I think it just ruins your life, and it's never a good thing to try, because you don't need it, ever. It's just expensive. It's just opens up so many possibilities to just a bad life, right? So I don't want my partner, the person I want to like ideally spend my life with, to want to do. What was that hit? Did we see that? Did anyone see that? I don't want that person in my life that I want to spend my life with, ideally, to want to do drugs ever. I want them to be against it. And so I came to that conclusion. And then I was like, right, well, I don't know if she's gonna fucking do anything when she's there. So it feels weird to ask a little bit because, it's kind of like what the fuck is this guy's problem? Why does this always happen? Honestly, if anyone fucking watched my last video, because they didn't, and I'm not mad at you for it, right? I'm not. You can watch what you want. But I always end up getting targeted in these situations. Literally always. Like, the spider is not even, like, as OP as the witch, by the way. Like, the witch is actually busted. Go for the smash crystal. Like, this is actually embarrassing. You're just gonna end up falling off. Where's the slime gone? This guy's so weird. Are they team? Like, I don't know. I don't even think they are. I really don't think they are. I don't know. They didn't join at the same time. It's just so annoying. I'm trying to talk, bro. Who even got it? I think... Yeah, he got it. What is this? Like, how am I meant to tell my story? Getting teamed on. This shit happens all the time. This is why I can't play this game. Bro, then he puts easy after I say stop teaming. Like, shit's so toxic and cringe, man. Are they even playing? They're fight. Like, what the fuck was that about? They just decided they were gonna go for me. Like, what? That's such bullshit. And then he uses the smash on me. Like, oh my god. Yeah, so I asked her if she was gonna do drugs, and she was like, I don't know. Look at that fucking 2v1. So I basically decided it was something that was important to me, and I need to ask her about it because it was on my mind, and I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna fucking find out because I need to know, right? So I asked her, I was like, are you gonna do drugs when you go to the city that your friend is in? And she was like, I don't know, probably not. And I was like, okay, probably not. And she was like, yeah, I'm not sure. And I was like, okay. And then I explained, I was like, well, the reason I'm asking is because I don't want that. And then she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, I don't want my partner to want to do drugs. Bro, the Doc Brown's in this lobby. What? How? He was in the last one. Who is he playing? I hate people that play dog. I swear literally anyone that plays dog cheats. Like, did we see the way he was hitting me just then? Like, oh, I don't fucking know, man. Hello, it's post-gameplay, mid-editing footage, thinking out loud here. I've never said my own channel name, I don't think. That is fucking so weird and cringe. I'm just going to carry on telling the story because I raged the fuck out and I never actually got to the point and I just went quiet. The guy was cheating his dick off, and then the next game after this, I don't know if you're going to see it, you might see some, I don't really know. Anyway, so I explained to her, I was like, basically, I don't want a relationship where my partner wants to do drugs, because ideally, the person I want to spend my life with, which is, you know, the whole reason I'm trying to date someone really, doesn't want to do drugs because I've just always been really against it, and I think it's disgusting and all this, right? And so she understood that. We'd had the discussion before, she couldn't remember, and it was fine. I was like, okay, it's fine. You can do what you want. I'm not telling you that you can or can't do drugs. I'm just saying, if you do, I would like to know, and this is how I feel about it. Because at the end of the day, if that's an incompatibility we have, if that's something she's always going to want to do, it's something she's always going to want to do. So we should just stop while we can. You know, no point delaying the inevitable there. Because if she does drugs and I find out, I'm going to fucking break up with her. Because I already told her how I feel about it. And this is the thing that I want to get onto. So I set a boundary, and I basically it feels like I pretty much said you can't do drugs, but I didn't, because I said you can. I just told her how I'd feel about it, but it means we're gonna break up, right? So basically, she can't do drugs, and I don't know, like, this is what I mean. Like, boundaries in relationships are just weird, because it's like I'm telling you how I'm gonna feel about something, and you're making a decision to decide on whether you want to compromise that for our relationship, or you want to just do it because you want to do it and you care more about that. And it could be anything. I feel like for a lot of people, it's probably like, you're not allowed to go on a girl's holiday, or you're not allowed to go on a guy's holiday. That seems to be like quite a common one, at least I think, from everyone that I've ever spoken to, really. And like, it makes sense, because in those type of environments, it's like a very common to cheat thing, and it's like you only really go there, I feel like, to get the attention from the opposite gender and like do weird shit, right? I know you can go and have fun with your friends and not do anything like that, but I don't know. It feels like half the fun is doing that, and it's like a place to go when you're single. And I don't think I would be comfortable with my girlfriend going to a place like Ibiza, but I also don't think I would set a boundary on it, because at the end of the day, you just have to trust your partner, right? Whereas with something like doing drugs, it's a little bit different. So that's why I felt like I had to set a boundary there. But I'd never done it before, and it just was so awkward, and like, I hate confrontational conversations like that. So it was just a really awkward conversation, but it ended honestly pretty positively. Like, I couldn't have really asked for a better outcome, because she just told me in the end that she won't do it. And I didn't want her to say that she won't, because she felt like she had to, because I was just seeking reassurance, because although I did want her to reassure me that she wouldn't, I wasn't going to like force her into not doing it, you know? Like, if she wanted to do it, she wanted to do it. That would just mean whatever it meant, and I would deal with that probably later on, not that exact night, but it would have been awkward. But it wasn't, so it's fine. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, and I don't want to let this go on for too long. You're probably halfway through a game right now. I'm just going to cut it short. I'm sorry. My video yesterday did so bad. I think it's because I swore at the start. I don't know. I think I said that already. I'm going crazy. Oh, it's 1 AM. I do this so late every time. I love you guys. All 34 of you that don't watch my videos. Kill myself. Bye.